DJ Pretty Boy Tank.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How about you?
Man, good. Blessed, brother.
Yes,
blessed,
sir.
man. Let's talk to him, man. You living or you surviving?
I'm living, man.
Come on, man. Explain.
I used to be surviving a long time ago, but when I hit my 30s, 9 years ago, that let you know how old I am.
Real.
I've been living, man.
Respect, bro.
Yes.
Respect. That's what's up. Welcome to the Integrity Response with your brother, CEO Khacki. Every individual sitting across from me doesn't believe in being typical, ordinary, or familiar. They're elite, meaning society's norms don't sit well with them. They believe in raising the bar for themselves, family, and for those they may never meet. From those in humble beginnings to those in the midst of greatness and legends who've paved the way. With a comedic edge, I will ask the questions that hold value, and I believe we'll gain insight to the real them. It's the Integrity Response. Before we get into today's interview, I want to shout out our sponsor, Grand Moscato Wines, the official wine of the Integrity Response podcast. Look, it's 16%, but we created a link, $3 off, right below. If you want to purchase your own wine, $3 off your entire order. Use code The Integrity Response. We appreciate you. Back to the interview. Let's talk to him.
What's poppin'?
Before rap, before DJing,
Right.
before entrepreneurship,
Right.
at the age of 9, what did you want to be?
I always wanted to be in the music biz.
Real.
I always wanted to, know what I'm saying, play around with music. I always wanted to be on the radio.
Real.
I always wanted to, I didn't necessarily want to be a DJ. I just wanted to be in control of the music.
I like that. Curator.
Yeah, there you
Real.
go.
Who, somebody in the family, where did you get that from early on?
My mom always said, she tell this infamous story. I probably done told it before, but my whole family, you know what I'm saying, they've been not necessarily involved in music, but like they live off music.
Real.
So when I was younger, I want to say I probably was 1. I was in my walker, and you know, I'm old,
Right.
older, so we had the old school record players or whatever.
Real.
So at an early age, I learned how to actually play a record.
Come on, bro.
And the first record that, well, not the first, but one of the ones I used to always play, Lisa, I'll Cry It Out.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all do your research on
Crazy,
that, man.
bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So it's always been in you.
It's always been in me.
Respect.
Yeah.
So let's take them back, man. You are a Grady baby.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Real
bro, for
Atlanta.
sure. Real Atlanta. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's what's up. So from there, bro, like family, y'all went out to the east side. This is Lawrenceville.
Nah, it's actually Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain area. Gotcha. That's what's up. So
Yeah.
moving, how was it growing up there too? Atlanta, the whole embodiment of Atlanta. What was it like growing up there?
It was kind of weird because like my mom, she always stayed like in Decatur or, you know what I'm saying, in the Atlanta area.
Gotcha.
And my grandmother, my granddad, and my dad, they stayed in the Stone Mountain area.
Gotcha.
So I was kind of like, you know, ping-ponging
right. That's
back
how I
and
go.
forth.
That's right.
Going to school in the Stone Mountain on the weekends,
That's
come to
it.
kick it with mom and dude.
Real.
So
Gotcha.
And my mama stayed everywhere, so
Real.
I just picked up on a little piece of everything.
Real. So
Yeah.
so that actually, as a kid, you know, siblings. Have
Right.
any siblings?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. I have a stepbrother and
That's
I have
what's
a sister.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So being the oldest, moving around, you kind of got to know a lot of different people.
Right.
Early on.
Right.
So that character building, you know, like you're not shy, not afraid to talk to people like that early on, going from neighborhood to neighborhood. So you was popular.
Right.
Do you think that had anything to play with how you're able to curate this life you are now?
To an extent, because like a lot of the friends that I had that I have now, I've known them over 20 years.
Gotcha,
And
that's
that was
what's
just for me, you know what I'm saying, moving around,
Real.
just being a people person.
That's right. Real.
Yeah.
So to get to the heritage, mother from Cuba.
Cuban, man.
That's
Look,
what's up.
Come on, man.
bro.
I keep it on my
Come
neck,
on,
man.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. Let me pull it out.
Real. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, mom, dude, she's really from Cuba.
That's dope, bro.
She came over here when she was 9 years old. I still have family over in Cuba.
Gotcha.
Like we in contact through Facebook and stuff.
For
so.
sure, that's dope.
Yeah.
You're well traveled. Is Cuba one of the places? Have you gone back here, or you plan to go back?
I done been everywhere but Cuba.
Gotcha.
I want to go back.
Come on, that's
like
what's up.
probably in the next 2 years, I want
That's
to go
what's up,
back
for
man.
sure. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And what about your family in Cuba? Do they make their way here sometime too? Or
For the most part, like we still have people like relocating to like Miami,
Gotcha, yeah.
Texas,
That's right,
and
that's
stuff
right.
like that. But like I have a couple of older aunts and uncles still out there,
Dope.
and like some of my younger cousins,
That's
they
what's
came
up.
over here.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you started, bro. This is around 8th, 9th grade. You started DJing early.
Right.
13 years old.
Right.
explain like what a kid goes through to start DJing that early.
Like I say, I always played around with music. Like I always used to be like take my summer breaks and just play around with music or envision myself. Oh yeah, I'm DJing at the elementary school dance, or the middle school dance, or whatever.
That's what's up.
But I always had a knack for like just good music.
That's dope.
So my first wedding gig ever was my mom's wedding.
That's dope.
That's when I was 13 years old.
That's dope.
So my stepdad kind of had like pushed me towards it. He was like, this how, know what I'm saying? This what you need or whatever. These are speakers.
Gotcha.
And they just really like just helped influence me for real, for real.
Is this around the time when Guitar Center was prominent? Or they ain't made it there yet?
Man, nah, it was probably like Hi-Fi vibes.
Okay, gotcha, classic.
Like Circuit City,
real.
all that,
That's real.
man. Yeah.
That's real. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
So did you play any sports or anything as well?
I played football in high school.
Gotcha. That's what's up. What position?
Wide receiver.
Dope.
Yeah.
You still got the speed?
I ain't got the speed, man. I might pull a hamstring, but I still get out and be active.
That's
or
real.
whatever.
A must. I think you said I'm 39, about to be 40 in December.
Yeah,
bro. It's a must. Staying active, bro. It's a must. That's real, bro. For sure.
Yeah, man.
Sure. That's what's up. So for your fans, take us back, man. Fill in the blank. In high school, I was known as the kid that.
In high school, I was known as the kid that had the most school spirit.
Real.
Yeah.
So you really was like you.
It was just, we got a football game, we got a softball game. I ain't never been to a volleyball game. Basketball game, I'm sitting front row.
Wow.
Like I used to be interacting with the cheerleaders, all that. Like I almost got beat up coming from Stone Mountain High School going to Mays High School because I'm representing Stone Mountain.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, wide receiver.
Right.
Jock, pretty much.
Right.
So, music, you were popular.
Right.
Very popular.
Yeah, I wasn't very popular. I ain't gonna know what I'm saying, get on here, but I was known. I was well known.
Real.
Yeah.
But you're the type, I always use this analogy, the type of kid that walked down the highway in different groups. You knew all the groups.
Exactly.
Like you didn't show no prejudice towards this group.
Man.
Real.
That's how I love, man.
Respect. You went on to Alabama State. Come on, man. What was your major?
Criminal justice.
Dope.
Yeah.
So, all right, so that normally leads from somebody in the family. Anybody in the family was?
No, I've always been fascinated with, ironically, Law and Order SVU, Law and Order period. So I always wanted to be like a crime scene investigator, a medical examiner.
Real.
I was also always fascinated in stuff like that.
I've always say CSI Miami.
Yeah,
bro, that used to be my show.
Yeah,
bro, that's real.
Yeah. So I didn't know what exactly route I wanted to take. I was actually just trying something.
That's
bro.
real. That's dope. That's dope. And from there, did you graduate as well?
No, man, but shout out to Alabama State. I just recently started showing them love.
Come on, that's
because
dope.
They kind of made me the man I am today.
Respect.
Because I stayed down there for a semester, and when I got down to Alabama, I was like, bro, this ain't me.
Gotcha.
I'm coming from Atlanta in 2003. Crunk, know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
bro. You know what
Absolutely.
we had going on. Then I'm going
on.
all the way to Montgomery. They call it Monkey Town or whatever, up to the Gump.
I understand, bro.
It's like slow. So I started coming home every weekend, and then I tried to transfer to Georgia State.
Gotcha.
I didn't understand how financial aid worked all the way.
Yeah, out of state, in state, everything.
They withheld my transcript, so I couldn't, know what I'm saying? I couldn't transfer to no school.
Gotcha.
And came back home, and I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? DJ. And it just... One thing. Yeah. Do you believe, I know you're a man of God, do you believe certain things don't happen, so certain things can happen in life? Exactly. Sometimes you just don't know. A lot of stuff, it's not meant for you to understand at the time, but later on in life, it's gonna all come together.
Real. Take us back to your first job, too. What was your first job?
Never had a job.
What? Let's go. That's good. Look,
hold on.
Drink to that. That's hard.
We're gonna drink to that one time.
That's hard, bro.
When I was 13, 14, like my dad, he used to have a part-time job cleaning office buildings.
Gotcha.
So I used to, know what I'm saying, go work with him or whatever. My stepdad, he used to work for Roto-Rooter, the plumbers.
Yep.
So I used to do little side jobs and things of that nature, but clocking in, bro, it's like I've
never had, bro.
Never.
That is crazy.
Almost had to one time before.
But what is like not being on a, you know what I'm saying, on a W-2 like that? How have you, bro? You're probably one, maybe 2 out of 100 people that can say that.
Right.
Your days aren't the same as other people's days.
Right.
Like you see life completely different.
Exactly. But I still try to structure my days as a quote unquote normal person would.
Gotcha.
Like I try to get up early. Like I'm up every morning before 8 a.m.
That's it.
And you know, just try to do something for my time, not to be too idle.
Real. Understand that, bro. Staying busy. That's real. That's real.
Gotta stay busy.
That's right, bro. So when you came back, you actually you were recording artists as well.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So look, like just like everybody left, you know, we all started in some type of
I dabbled and dabbled in it.
Real.
Yeah.
But just staying right there as even as a DJ.
Right.
So that even means your ear for good music is completely different.
Right.
Because you've been in the trenches. You know what it's like to be a recording artist.
Exactly.
It's a big difference for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So how was that? You know, like in you know, you was in a recording group with two members from FLY.
Right.
This is crazy. Just like hearing this history. So what was that like? You guys starting out, you know, hitting the scene. What was that like? Take us through that.
Okay, this is right after I left Alabama State. You know, that little idle time I came back and I was like, what I'm gonna do?
Right.
Start, you know what I'm saying, just going to house parties. Me and all of FLY, we went to high school together. So I already knew of them. Well, me and V were real close.
Gotcha.
And me and Yoshi, we was in Die Hard, the group I'm talking about. We were real close. So I met McFly or whatever through V.
Gotcha.
Just traveling, doing house parties.
Right.
And this one I had like speakers, like 5-foot speakers. I'm taking the speakers, using my mama blazer.
Come on, bro.
And like doing house parties, $100, $150. So I'm just going around doing that, and that's when we started rapping. And the first time they asked me to play their song, because they were already a group.
Okay, gotcha.
I initially tried to be their quote-unquote manager.
Okay, gotcha.
But, you know, I always had like a little itch just to rap or whatever.
Right, you know it. It's
so
in you.
when the time came, I was just like, you know, let me just try it or whatever. And, you know, I wasn't bad, but I just stuck with it.
Real.
I didn't have anything else going on, so I was really just trying to figure life out at the time.
Respect.
Yeah.
So from there, you know, this is roughly 2009.
This is 2005.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, okay, gotcha. Now I see the pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So that's right. So I'm 03. Are you?
I'm on 3.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What's
Yeah,
up?
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
So all right, so I see the pattern. So now you're coming back, and you're still like doing gigs, $100, $150
Yeah.
gigs. Take, you know, the artist, the DJ possibly watching this today, take them through that hustle where you're like, everything is that grind. What is that grind like? You
Man, I was borrowing my dad car, my mom car. Shout out to Miss Sharon Showcase, Atlanta legend. She had me through Shanad Johnson, R.I.P. Shanad had actually placed me to DJ at the Megaplex
Gotcha.
or whatever. It was on County Road, next to where Chit Chat is. No, let me go back a little before. I can't leave that out. So I was already cool with DJ Scream.
Gotcha.
I met Scream through a couple, know what I'm saying, mixtapes or whatever.
Right.
I seen this info on the back of a mixtape, and I was like, you know, let me shadow him.
Yep, that's it.
Mentor, you know what I'm saying, see if I can get some mentorship or whatever. Me and Scream linked up. Then also, one night Scream couldn't do a party for Shanad. It was at the aquarium on Memorial Drive. It was a high school party.
Gotcha.
So Scream called me. Ironically, my mom probably stayed 10 minutes away.
Gotcha.
So I end up doing a party. Me and Shanad get cool. A couple months later, Shanad asked me to do the Megaplex, his weekly Saturday night. Teen hotspot on the east side. And bro, like,
That.
it used to be so many fights, shootings.
Wow.
Like, it,
2005, 2006,
yes,
even this early.
Yes, this is on the east side. We had Black Mob
Come on,
and the
man.
Fam. So every week, like, you had 2 groups going at it. You can't let this group in because this group already in. With me being the DJ, it's like,
You almost like again, a curator.
yeah,
Like,
and I'm the monkey in the middle. So
Absolutely.
it's like, what are you gonna do?
Wow.
So between doing that and just working my way from the opening room, because that's why I was like, people would come in, they come to my room, then the big DJ, he be downstairs,
Gotcha.
they go to his room.
Gotcha.
It got to a point where people would go downstairs, but they come right back upstairs to my room.
Wow.
So people started to notice, like, oh yeah, Tank room popping. Like, we not
Wow.
even doing that. They end up eliminating that DJ and start, you know what I'm saying, going towards me.
Gotcha.
So it just started with that, just doing high school parties. And then I linked up with my guy DJ A+. Like, he actually put 2 CDJs, actually taught me how to officially DJ. Yeah, cause
lost art.
Bro, I had a 6-disc changer and a CD Walkman. That's how I was DJing.
Wow.
And I was talking in between songs to change songs. So that's how I learned
how to keep
the vibe going. Yeah. So A+ actually taught me how to,
wow.
These are CDJs. These, you know what I'm saying? This how you do this. This how you do that.
Bro.
And before that, I was just, like I say, I was just doing whatever, man.
Do you know, I'm thinking back as you're speaking, I'm thinking back to those pep rallies, you know, like how you're able to be live, the voice, you know, like where people flock to.
Right.
Hearing you say the other one downstairs kind of, kind of weaned out.
Right.
Like, do you think a lot of that have to do with because you are a showman?
That, and I always have a good ear for music.
Real.
Like, I always keep in touch with what the actual person likes.
Gotcha.
Like, or the average person likes, should I say. So it's
you
always
know your crowd.
Yeah, I know my crowd. My friends are my crowd.
Dope.
Like, so if my friends know what I'm saying, what's popping, everybody else know what's popping.
Wow. Cause
we always been, know what I'm saying, I'm gonna toot my own horn. We been in crowd.
Real.
Always.
Real, that's dope.
Yeah.
So this is 2006.
Mm-hmm.
So now around 2009, this is where you start building, you know, you're building a brand, but the major breaks start to come.
Right.
Explain this break.
Okay,
around this time.
So you remember earlier when I said I almost had a real job, right?
Right.
So shout out to my guy Majestic. He's a photographer now. He was working at Sam's Club, the photo lab at Sam's Club.
Gotcha.
So he said, you need a holiday job or whatever. Come, know what I'm saying, fill out the application, you gonna get hired. Didn't get hired. Store manager hated, said they wouldn't take him any more seasonal employees. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? So these guys that I used to rap with, they just recorded a song a couple months ago called Swag Surfing. And the song is kind of picking up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? The colleges are starting to get onto it. And I'm like, man. Probably a week after I didn't get hired, they had their first show in Valdosta, Georgia.
Classic.
And a month later after that, they get signed to Def Jam.
Wow, they got signed that quick.
Yeah. So they were probably unsigned for 6 months. The song had been bubbling for 6 months. January 2009, they get signed to Def Jam and everything takes off.
Wow.
December 2008, Tank doesn't get the job.
Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Again, this pattern. You know, certain things don't happen, so certain things do.
Exactly.
Wow, bro.
You just got to stay the course.
Bro, to the fans, to the supporters watching, like, you just got to stay the course. Yeah. That's dope, bro. Respect.
Yeah.
So this is, around this time, this is, you're now officially on tour with them,
right, as
their DJ.
Right.
Take us through that experience of, now I'm doing the math, about 22, 23-ish.
I was, 23, 24. Yeah, 23, 24.
Very young man out here seeing this world in that light.
Right.
Pause on that, family, supporters. They're seeing like, okay, Pretty Boy Tank is, all right, this is really coming into fruition. Explain what that's like, as you're growing into this now.
It's so crazy from their perspective. Because RIP to my grandfather, he was one of the first people to like actually tell my other family members like, yeah, Tank on the road with this person, but like he used to kind of like exaggerate the truth a little bit.
Right, man. That's right.
But
well, good. Rather
that's what older people do.
Absolutely.
So,
that's what's up.
Everybody's like, oh yeah, Tank, I see you be this person, be with that person or whatever. And it's like, I find out that a lot of members of my family can rap around this time too. So yeah, I know how that goes. It's like, man.
Yes,
like,
sir. That's it.
So
gotcha.
At the same time, I'm building a mixtape brand as well.
Go ahead, bro.
Me and DJ Spin.
Come on,
we started a mixtape series called Space Invaders.
1 through 10, bro. Like,
so,
bro, go ahead. I just wanna, started, bro. You started with heavy hitters,
right?
Like,
and all this is going on at the same time. Yeah.
All right, young man, like you're doing this, DJ Spin, y'all putting this on in heavy hitters with this mixtape.
Right.
From the beginning.
Right.
And shout out to Vito. Shout out to Just Call Me Vito. He was on the first one.
Fly Guy Vito, man.
Fly Guy
Vito. That's what we gonna call him.
Yes, sir. Definitely, bro. So seeing, starting out with the heavy hitters, selection wise, first before we get there, what brought about that? You like, okay, we need to do a tape.
Like I said, I already had a good relationship with Scream.
Right.
I met Spins along the line because he's 4 years younger than me. But
gotcha.
Spins was doing his thing in Augusta.
Okay.
Then he moved to Atlanta, but he started putting out mixtapes. we are fans. We're listening to the mixtapes. Then like the summer of 2008, Spins was just on fire, on fire. So like me and him kind of linked, and he was like, bro, we need to come up with a mixtape. Like we gonna put it out with Whoop. He actually came up with the name Space Invaders or whatever. He thought of the name. So we was like, yeah, we gonna run with that. And the music at the time is kind of sounding like futuristic. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
So it kind of made sense. But then at the same time, like we putting on our friends as well, cause like it's a lot of people I'm cool with.
Absolutely, bro.
They rapping too, so it's like, okay, yeah,
perfect blend, bro.
Yeah, and it's what the people like. So it all made sense. So I'm on the road with FLY Swag Surfing.
Wow.
I'm dropping mixtapes. I'm probably one of the hottest club DJs at the time. Like everything's just.
I saw an interview you saying you was between 3 to 6 clubs. Like you were just.
Yeah.
You was everywhere.
Yeah,
like everywhere.
Man, it got to a point, you know, like I probably like 2-3 clubs a night sometimes.
Wow.
Like I open at one club and close at another sometimes. Or I'm at the hottest club. I'm at the Libra this night. I'm at Figure 8. I'm in the Underground. Like,
wow.
So it just, it was just cluttered at the time.
Hood rich.
Yeah.
Is it true you passed on the initial the initial invite from DJ Scream?
Man, listen, like I say, Scream was always my boy, my brother. Real. He's my mentor.
Right, right.
So yeah, at the time, like, you know, we coming from my point of view, at the time, like we had Hitman DJs.
Class, that's right.
The Legion of Doom.
That's right, that's right.
So it's like, I want to be one of them.
Gotcha. Absolutely understand.
It wasn't no disrespect to Scream or nothing like that. It was just like, I didn't know how it worked. Can I be hood rich and can I be, you know what I'm saying, that?
Right.
So I didn't want to limit myself at the time.
I understand.
But then, you know, a couple of my friends, they started forming groups or whatever. And then I realized, like, these dudes older than me, like, I need to get with them. Like, we the same.
Real.
So that's when I came back in and I was like, bruh.
But it's like perfect timing though.
Yeah.
Real. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
And Screen told me, he was like, man, I tried to get you down. I was like, I know, bro.
But right.
So he was like, man, you know, we family. So
real. That's dope, bro.
Locked in.
That's dope. Locked in.
Yeah.
We Are the Radio. This series still continuing on. You and DJ Spins. What brought about that as well?
We wanted to do another series, kind of like Space Invaders, but trying to wean away from it.
It had a little bit of a more commercial.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and we wanted to teach people, like, you know, the radio isn't a radio. We are the radio.
Real.
We the one who, know what I'm saying, getting the songs first, pushing them through the streets, and then they're on the radio. So we are the radio.
Real.
So that's how we came up with that. And I think we did like 5, I think we did like 4 or 5 series on that mixtape. And
that's dope.
like you say, it was more commercially,
real,
like kind
of right as you moving up things.
Right.
Absolutely, that's dope. That's dope. So from here, Travis Porter. When does this take place? Around this time?
This is right after FLY. At the time, swag surfing had kind of slowed down.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I'm still DJing in clubs. And DJ Techniques was Travis Porter's DJ at the time, but he was managing two chains as well.
Gotcha.
So his life was kind of, you know, I got to do this, I got to do that. So they were looking for another DJ. Of course, they knew me because I done did a couple mixtapes.
Absolutely.
And we already got a relationship. We all from the East Side. So that was in 2012. Yeah, 2012, 2013. And I had good times with Travis Porter.
Real, bro.
Them boys, wow.
You said that.
And I'm gonna say it every time because people don't know, but them boys, wow.
Different. Different. Wow.
That was my first time, like, actually being on a tour because at the time we was on tour with Mac Miller and YG.
Classic, bro.
So it was like,
wow,
this is what tours really, really like. Like me and FLY, we never did an official tour. We were doing like show days.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
So me and Travis Porter, we were actually on a tour bus, city to city. Like,
what was that like, bro? Like,
I hated it. I didn't hate being with Travis Porter. The experience, it was just, you know, I wasn't used to, okay, we're not getting a hotel every night. We got to shower at the venue.
Gotcha.
And I always remember this one specific time. I can't remember what city we was in, but it was like 6 of us. YG included. It was me and Travis Porter, DJ Mustard.
Classic.
All of us was waiting to use this one shower.
Wow.
Like I thought we was in the arena or whatever, but it had 2 showers, but you know, we not gonna be standing
absolutely.
there. So I never will forget. I want to remember the city so bad, but like it was just things like that. You know, sleeping on the bus, just basically not having a hotel every night.
Real.
It was. I had to get used to that.
You in a sense, like, man, I feel like I was past that grind, that part of the grind.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this was supposed to be.
I thought, man, we hotel. Like we got the lobby, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, real.
It taught me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, this is what it really is. This is the grind for
real, bro.
So
wow.
I learned a lot from that though.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite city? Anything you remember that you can remember? The favorite city, like where you're like, man, this was just.
Probably every artist. I probably have a favorite city. With Travis Porter, it was Travis.
I know the Carolinas showed out.
Man, the Carolina showed out. I know they love with everybody though.
It's something about, you know, I got family in North Carolina. It's something about how they embrace artists.
Yeah, the Carolina show out with everybody. It'll probably be like somewhat like a city. I don't want to give a state.
Gotcha.
I was finna say Cincinnati, but I'm gonna go with DC and be on the safe side.
That's it.
DC.
That's it.
And Miami, I'm tripping.
I know with mixed crowd.
Miami,
completely mixed crowd.
Yes.
That's how it is in California too. Just like it's just diverse.
Yeah, but it's just the love. Like it's just like you get treated like a rapper.
Real.
Like a superstar, like for real.
Gotcha, that's real. Yeah. That's real. Let me ask you this, man. Scale 1 through 10 currently, right now, 2024. What do you rate your grind?
My grind currently is at a 6.
Real.
It needs a lot of.
I love, you know, like, bro, I ask everybody that question.
Right.
And it can go from a 4 to a 10 to a 20.
Right.
Why 6?
It needs a lot of improvement. I feel like I could be going way harder. I feel like I could be reaching out to a lot more people.
Gotcha.
And I could be using, you know what I'm saying, my relationships more. I'm one of those guys, like, it's been pointed out to me lately, Tank, you don't like asking for help. And that's just how I was raised or brought up. I didn't have too much help to ask. So
gotcha.
When I actually get it, I don't know how to ask for it.
I know it's, bro, and just hearing you say that and being the older brother, you know, and these things, like, you know, I kind of had to, you know, family, but I was the older. I looked out for them. They didn't have to worry about me, my brother and sister. But yeah, bro, I know what you're saying. Like, yeah, does that go for a, you know, had DJ T. Lewis last week. He mentioned how, you know, people expect me to go above and beyond and don't realize that I may need, you know.
Right. I may need some support, just a little extra push, like, cause I feel like sometimes a lot of times you just the only person that you have, and you know you
saying something.
A lot of people know what I'm saying. I call it the mirror test. A lot of people can't go in that mirror and know what I'm saying, talk to themselves and pass that test and ask themselves questions.
Wow.
And like, if you can't do that, then how can you do anything else?
Wow.
Like you're living in a false reality sometimes. That's how I feel. And I like to go in that mirror and be like, Tank, you tripping. Like I do that a lot of the time. Like, bro, you tripping.
So you honest.
Yeah.
You have integrity.
I have to check myself. Cause if I don't check myself, who else gonna do it? You know, people just going, oh no, that's Tank. That's how he do it. Nah, I want somebody to hold me accountable like I hold me accountable.
Respect.
Yeah.
And a lot of people may say like, well, Pretty Boy Tank, he already got it. You know, we don't, you know, like, but to keep on saying, you know, I can do better shows like the level of non-comfort. Yeah. That's great. I like that, bro. I love that. Man, I love that.
And then I also feel like I'm in my season of, you know what I'm saying, new beginnings and new changes.
Respect.
So I feel like, you know, it's something always better to do. It's a better position to be in. It's more money to be made. It's a better way to live. Something is always better.
Real.
So that's how I live my life.
We are in the hub, Atlanta.
Right.
This is the culture. This is everything from, you know, they call it Black Hollywood to where, but this is the hub.
Yeah.
Where we are, just, you know, your career, man. This is, you know, and I don't even want to go, this is almost a 20-year career. Damn near 21, you know, like, like, you know, like, everybody can't say that, bro. Like, the longevity, you know, like, and maintaining relevance, bro. Like that's a skill in itself.
Right.
How, you know, from every handshake, from every, you know, I can't mess with that one no more, or from everything that you embody in this whole, people have come and gone, how do you maintain your level of integrity throughout it all?
Just realizing that tomorrow's not promised. Today is probably the best day of your life.
Wow.
And yesterday is gone. Like, that's something I live by.
Love that, bro. I love that.
Like, it is what it is. Then also, like, you gotta push yourself. Like, you can't be living in the past. You gotta reinvent yourself. You gotta, know what I'm saying, do more. It's always more to be done.
Real.
And that's just something I live by as well.
That's dope, bro. Dope. What do you think from your lens? What do you think the game is missing?
Ooh, what do I think the game is missing? Originality. It's a lot of copycatting going on. Monkey see, monkey do. People are always trying to follow the trends.
Yes, bro.
I've always been one of the people, I set the trends. Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say about me. Like, either you gonna follow along, or you gonna follow along now, or you gonna do it later.
Absolutely.
And it always be, oh yeah, bro, I should have listened to you.
5 years ago, bro.
Nah, bro, because I be knowing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's intuition. I just be going with my gut. So people just be stubborn and stuck in their own ways. And I ain't never been one of them people.
You're not afraid to take risks.
Yeah.
Never been afraid to.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I second guess myself sometimes, but you gotta go with that gut.
Gotta go with that gut, bro. It's real.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds of your time. I really appreciate your support. With every interview, my aim is to bring integrity and fun back to the culture. And I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. Back to the interview. Do you feel like this life, you've seen, everything, I believe, overseas, everything, everybody don't get that opportunity to even get outside of the Southeast region.
Right.
What you've seen, do you think that makes for a better scope, a better thought process on what you...
It does, because I feel like, people be always try to please another type of crowd. And like you say, Atlanta is the Mecca, the Black Hollywood. Right. I've been all over the world. Everywhere tries to imitate Atlanta. Bro. Like everywhere, from the music to the, the club life, to how people dress, to how people talk. We got people saying no cap, they don't even know where it come from. People in Atlanta don't even know where the word come from.
Wow.
And it came from Street Money Bankroll Fresh. That's where it came from.
Stop, bro. You about to enlighten me. Hold up. Go ahead.
No cap. It came from Bankroll Fresh. No cap with a K, not a C. And he just we're gonna stray a little bit.
Absolutely.
While we on that.
Yes.
No cap came from Bankroll Fresh. That is a complete fact. And after he passed away, people just started, latching themselves onto it. But it originally came from a word called ball capping. And ball capping is, you working your move, you know what I'm saying? You moving around, you doing what you're supposed to be doing. No cap was originally like, people put a negative connotation on it.
And it wasn't.
Nah, it wasn't supposed to never be that. It was just kind of like no lie. No, like, nah, for real. It was supposed to be like a noun almost.
Gotcha.
But it came from Bankroll Fresh, and after he passed away, people just started, and now it's worldwide. Like it's weird to me to this day, and I be like, man, people be saying the word, don't know what they talking about, where it came from.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm one. I didn't realize. I didn't know the origin.
Yeah. No cap came from Bankroll Fresh.
While we on that, man, your brotherhood with Bankroll Fresh, bro. Like, what, a lot of people may think it's the Hollywood version. Like, no, y'all have this history. It's from the bottom.
Right.
It started. You have a very interesting story too. Like just saying how, y'all came up and he never, as y'all got up there, nothing changed.
Right.
Like he was who he was, you were who you were.
Right.
What's some interesting stories, that you learned from him just as a human?
I'm gonna start off by telling a little bit of our history. Like I say, when I was DJing back at the Megaplex in 2005, he was in a group called Get Rich Click, and they used to, be one of the groups who used to come to the club or whatever.
Gotcha.
So they had a song called The Bunny Hop or whatever. It was one of their famous songs. So I always knew he could rap, but at the same time, it was like he was playing around with it.
Gotcha.
So when he finally locked in, and this is like 2011, he finally locked in and was serious. I seen how he moved, and I learned how he moved. He had real family with him.
Wow.
His Street Money was a family pushed brand. So he taught me a lot about, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just keep the real ones, the close ones around you. And then he also taught me that just because they might appear to be close or real, they might not, you know what I'm saying, actually be that.
Gotcha.
So I learned a lot of lessons with him. That's basically one of them. Family, you know, you can't trust everybody.
Gotcha.
You know, the usuals.
Right.
It wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying, too different from what you would learn from somebody else. He was just a real down-to-earth guy.
That's real. I saw one interview, he said, you know, I can't control what everybody else, you know, does, but I can control how I view him. I can control that, and I know what, you know, but yeah, that's just real. I know, like, just hearing a lot of stories about him as well, man. Like, just as a human, this guy was a great guy. Yeah. Just a great guy, and that's real. Even the story you have regarding family, you know, on the come up as far as, you know, holidays, how he would help, things like that, you know, just whatever it was.
Thanksgiving, turkey giveaways, like just out there. And this man would give you the shirt off his back. Wow. Like, he was one of them type. And, you know, a lot of that type of person cannot be duplicated no matter what. Someone can act like him, but I mean, his soul and spirit, it just can't be duplicated.
Wow. And he embodied Atlanta.
Right.
Embodied the real Atlanta.
Real Atlanta. Like, you see these jerseys I got on, like, people be thinking it's a Braves jersey. No, it says bankroll. Yeah. Street money worldwide.
Love it.
So, you know.
Love it.
And that's how we kind of got closer even more, because we both embodied the real Atlanta.
Real, bro.
Like, we both grew up the same way. Like, we're 2 years apart, so we seen a lot of the same stuff.
That's what's up.
And a lot of people can't say that. Like, we're not from Atlanta, we're from Atlanta.
Real, I love that. I love that, bro. That's real. That's real, bro. That's real, man. I don't think this question's ever been asked. Do you have a favorite bankroll song?
Ooh, do I have man, that is a great question. I don't think no one has ever asked me that question.
Right.
I will tell you this. I probably, I do. It's unreleased though, so it wouldn't make any sense for me to say it.
Okay.
But I put it on my Instagram before. You probably can go. Somebody can go find it. It's called "Don't Get Too Attached."
Wow.
But my favorite one, I'm gonna tell you my favorite one to play from a DJing standpoint.
Gotcha.
It's "Take Over Your Trap."
Classic.
It's "Take Over Your Trap."
Classic.
And that's just because the love it has gotten since he's passed away, from sports teams to, like,
That's right.
I would have never fathomed this.
Go ahead,
"Take Over Your Trap" song. Cause we talking about this, and y'all done used it a whole nother way. So it like
Archie ready type. You know, like that's why y'all took it there. Like, real, bro.
Like, wow. That's just crazy. That's something dope, I would have never, know what I'm saying, seen happen.
That's dope. For sure. Let me ask you this, man. Like, what's something you learned about yourself in the last year?
I'm stronger than I thought I was.
Come on, bro.
I'm definitely stronger than what I thought I was. I knew I was a strong individual, a strong man, but my strength this past year, it's been tested. Like,
go ahead, bro.
If I don't want to put my business all the way out there, but I done been through it this last year.
Understand, bro.
Like, personally. So, but you know, everybody knows I'm a mental health advocate.
Absolutely, and I want to touch on that. I want to touch on that too, bro. Like, you know, I don't want to make sure I carefully say it. You know, 2016, you know, Rich Homie Quan, you begin this network with him that goes high.
Right.
You know, and I want to carefully go into mental health. You are advocate. You speak on it. You know, like you spoke about how, that show sign of weakness. I ain't messing with that until you really understand what it's about.
Right.
You know, we are in an epidemic of, you know, pill popping, extra alcohol, crazy, you know, whatever, anything that takes us outside of what we see on a daily, everything, bro, the trauma.
Yeah.
What's your take on it? You know, like as far as mental health and therapy, you know, for the black man watching this, for the white man watching this, like just from what we see, how we, you know, one of my favorite quotes, you know, I'm not gonna be too long-winded, is most men live a life of quiet desperation. Like, bro, it's like
a lot of men suffering in silence.
Bro, absolutely,
for sure.
Real, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Why is that? What's your take on it?
Like I said, I used to be one of them people, man. I ain't doing no therapy. Like, how somebody who ain't been through what I've been through gonna tell me what I need to do? this comes to having a good community, you know what I'm saying, around you. Preferably female friends. I got a lot of them. And they used to, know what I'm saying, tell me all the time, Tank, you need to go get therapy. Like, just try it out or whatever. And, you know, like, I eventually did. And it's funny how God works, because you say 2016 because Bankroll passed away. A couple months later, I get the call to co-DJ for Quan.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what is God trying to, know what I'm saying, show me here? And then at the time when I started working with Quan or whatever, he's going through his own battles with his former label.
Right.
So he's kind of, when I first met him, he was kind of like in a real depressed state as well. Like, he wasn't the person that I grew to know. So after years, you know what I'm saying, just seeing him like shake out of what he was going through, and me just, you know, trying to grow out of the hurt and the loss, it was just like, you know what, I need to try it. And COVID hit, that's what happened, for real. And I just got tired of fighting those internal battles.
Yes, bro.
Like, and I tried it out the first time. My first therapist, she wasn't nothing. She wasn't for me.
Gotcha.
But the second one, you know, I didn't give up. I was like, you know what, let me try this, because she was an older lady.
Yes.
I got a younger but older lady on the next one, and I've had her for 3 years.
Wow.
So
how often are you still active?
Yeah, actually, not this past year. Spring of 2023, my regular therapist put me on to grief therapy. I didn't know it was different types of therapy. Because I guess she was basically saying, like, you know, Tank, you basically, your life is really, you know what I'm saying, good, but you're going through a lot of grief.
Go ahead, bro.
So she put me on to that, and I've been in grief therapy for 1.5 years now.
Wow.
And I go once a month.
Okay.
I probably go to regular therapy like every other month. It's virtual now.
Gotcha.
But I go to grief therapy once a month. I got to go next week, matter of fact.
Do you feel light?
Yeah, I definitely do. Cause number one, like, we have a therapist-client relationship. It's not, you know what I'm saying, like,
I know what you're saying.
It's unbiased.
Absolutely.
So she, you know what I'm saying, she checked me.
No dog in the fight.
Yeah, and she's a black woman. Like, I tell people all the time, man, you want the truth, get it from a black woman. She's not gonna sugarcoat it or nothing. And she brings out a lot of battles that I fight internally, or even sometimes, like, when Quan passed away, ironically, a couple days later, I already had a grief therapy session set up. And, you know, she actually reached out to me and was like, hey, you know, if you want to cancel the session, you know, let me know. And I was like, nah, I'm coming. Like,
real.
Yeah, I need this.
If anybody watching this today, you know, is really wants to take that route, is it possible they can hit your DM just to explore with this lady too?
They can do that, but I always tell people, like, a couple days ago, one of my homegirls hit me up about her son needing therapy. I'm gonna tell y'all how I did it. I went to betterhelp.com.
Bro, that app is growing.
Yes.
Tremendously.
I want to say I seen it on Instagram. You know how they have the sponsor ads or whatever?
Right, that's right.
Seen it, saved it. Probably about a month or two later, I came across it again. I was like, man, let me do this. And then, like, if you go in there, it'll, know what I'm saying, ask you a couple of questions. You answer the questions honestly.
Real.
Like,
don't lie to yourself.
Don't lie to yourself, bro.
Real.
Answer them honestly, and it'll help you, know what I'm saying, find a therapist in your area, well, within your insurance network if you need to do that. Like, I love it.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah,
that's dope.
BetterHelp.com.
I appreciate you, bro.
But y'all can still reach out to me. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like,
that's real.
When people reach out to me, I feel like it's an honor.
Real.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying, you having enough, what's the word, cojones.
Right.
To know what I'm saying? To reach out.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't, like you say, they'll suffer in silence.
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. And that could make for, a bad environment, bro.
Right.
Like suffering in silence. That's
exactly.
real, bro.
Exactly.
Real. Bro, and now, with Rich Homie Quan, and I want to backtrack to 2016. You guys, I think he, asked you during this time, as far as Dubai, I believe it was, and just seeing this part of the world, like, what does that, all right, man, like,
man,
you're the first person I know that's been, what I'm saying? What is that like, bro? Like, just,
I was always cool with Rich Homie Monte.
Classic.
Who does?
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Monte, man.
That's right.
So Monte handles, you know what I'm saying, most of the booking and traveling or whatever. And Quan had a show at Centennial Park, and he was like, you know, Quan need a DJ, come DJ Woot Woo. I'm like, cool. So, you know, I had met Quan a couple of times. Like, we had a minor relationship.
Gotcha.
But before the show, he was like, man, I might need you in Dubai or whatever. I'm like, man, all right.
Right.
Dubai, okay.
Look. Stop that capping.
Yeah, stop capping, bro. You big capping, like, man, Dubai. Like, bro, we in Centennial Park. You talking about Dubai? Like, all right.
Real, bro, real.
So probably like a week or two later, Monte hit me and was like, yo, you got your passport? At the time, I ain't have it. I'm like, nah. He was like, you need to get your passport. Like, I'm getting ready to book these flights or whatever. I'm like,
wow. Oh, dude was serious.
Yeah, like, oh, he wasn't capping. Like,
wow.
Man, I might have expedited my passport so quick, bro.
That's real, bro.
And then a month later, we in Dubai, and that was my first time out the country. And man, I can't even explain it, man.
Right,
like, it was just like, wow, I'm here. Like, I'm really here. And since then, I've been to Dubai like 6 times, bro.
Wow, bro.
I'm getting tired of going to Dubai now. I'm getting tired,
real,
man.
Bro.
For real.
This life, man, your grind, you know, everything that you probably had to go through to get there. You know, the lost relationships, the found relationships, the diligence, the ambition, the wherewithal, the stuff people don't understand. You know, they make think it's just ain't no luck. You know, ain't no luck in this.
Yeah.
Are you pleased with yourself?
I am.
Respect.
And you know, it's always minor things that you wish you would have done, but overall, I'm pleased, man.
Respect, bro.
Like,
respect.
I've always, know what I'm saying, been the type of person, I let people know how I feel about them. I feel like when I have my moments, I live them to the fullest.
Respect.
And I try to live without any regrets.
Love that. Love that. What's something now you wish you knew a decade ago, 10 years ago?
Something now? Man, business credit.
Bro, you saying something.
Business credit. You know, you always taught about regular credit. You need to have good credit. They don't teach you about business credit. They really don't teach you about credit, period. But they definitely don't teach you about business credit. And it's like, oh, I can do this, and I can have this in my business, and it won't, you know what I'm saying, be taken out. The government can't do this. I'm like, I literally just learned about business credit probably about 3-4 years ago.
Gotcha.
So if I were 10 years ago, Tank,
would have known.
Man, what?
It's a whole different ballgame.
Man, I'd probably be living in another state or somewhere right now, man.
That's real,
Feet
bro.
up, man.
That's real, bro.
But
that's real.
But that's probably one of the biggest things. Like, you know, just mentally, I can't even think of anything because I feel like everything happens for a reason when it's supposed to happen.
That's real, bro.
But yeah, business credit, man. Respect. If you watching this, man, learn about business credit, bro.
Real,
for real.
Any kids?
Not biologically, but I have a son.
For sure, that's what's up.
Yeah,
what's
man.
Up. How old is your man? How old is he?
15,
that's
man.
What's up, bro.
15.
For sure,
Been in his life since he was, 3 months old?
Come on.
Yeah.
Real, bro.
So, yeah.
Marriage?
No, not married.
Is this something in your plans?
Yeah, for sure.
Respect.
For sure.
Respect.
I definitely want to get married. I realize marriage is, you know what I'm saying, a business agreement as well. So
that's real, bro.
You have to have yourself together as a business before you try to do business with someone else.
That was a bar.
Yeah.
That was a bar.
Yeah.
Only people even realize. Don't let that go over your head.
Yeah, you might, you know what I'm saying, need to rewind it.
That was a bar. That was a bar, bro.
But I definitely want to get married. I see myself, you know what I'm saying, having a life partner.
Respect.
I want that.
That's real, bro.
I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, no single 60-year-old man mess with a 20-year-old, 30-year-old one. I don't want to be that, man.
Respect, bro.
Yeah.
Respect. In the perfect world, man, you know, fatherhood, entrepreneurship, DJing, brother to many. You making time for yourself?
Always.
Respect.
I make I didn't used to do that, but nowadays, bro, I take my this phone will go and do not disturb so quick, bro.
Real, bro.
You know you got your phone on do not. Yeah, yes, I do.
No, real.
Why you didn't call me back? Because I didn't feel like
real,
it.
bro.
Like, I'm not me first nowadays.
Real.
Like, of course, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna look out for other people, but I gotta come first.
That's bro. How can I be of any service to anybody else or any good?
I can't be 100% me if I'm not, know what I'm saying, 100%.
Real, bro.
That's just real.
Real.
Yeah.
Real. Let me ask you this, man. What's your proudest accomplishment thus far? Knowing
that I've left my mark on the world already. like someone was talking to me a couple of days ago, and they was like, Tank, do you realize it wasn't someone? I remember who it was. Shout out to my boy Incognito, man. Posted on the corner, man.
Come on, man.
That boy Ink said, man, Tank, you know, I could have called you, I could have, wrote you, but I just want you to know that you're a legend. Tank, you've lived 3 legendary lives.
Wow.
And when he said that, I'm like, I didn't realize that. He was like, Tank, you got your own legendary life. He said, you got a life with FLY.
Wow.
He said, you got one with Travis Porter,
That's right.
with Bankroll,
That's right.
and with Quan. A lot of people can't say that.
That's a fact, bro.
And until he said that, I'm like, I never really, I thought about it, but I didn't put deep thought into it. I'm like, bro, you really have legendary eras a part of your life.
Absolutely.
A lot of people only have one. Their era just legendary. I have 4 legendary eras that I can know. What I'm saying, oh yeah, let me tell you about this.
Real, bro.
Yeah. So I never really thought about that, and I done left my mark, man. Like, I know there's always more I could do. And I know I'm transitioning into my next legendary era at the same time.
That's right.
I can't wait to see what's in store next for me.
That's dope.
I'm at that point.
Are you hard on yourself?
Yeah and no.
Gotcha.
I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. I feel like I need to be more harder, like I say. But
gotcha. But you give yourself grace.
Yeah, for sure.
Respect.
For sure.
Let me ask you this, man. Music off. Driving down the highway. What is on your mind?
If I'm not cussing out nobody because they can't drive, man, I be thinking about some of the most randomest things. Cause number one, I'm probably in the clouds. I'm probably high. we gonna keep that out there. And I had to ride in silence a lot just because, you know what I'm saying? It's just peaceful.
Me too, bro.
And man, I think about some of the most randomest things. Like, ain't no telling, bro. It depends on the day.
Real.
I might be thinking about the weather. I might be thinking about what I'm doing next month.
Real. But as a creative, it's always something.
I'm always thinking forward. I'm always thinking progressive. Always. It's never nothing negative.
Real.
So I'm always thinking about the future. That's just how I always been though.
Same here. That's real.
Yeah.
Who's that one person in life you admire the most?
Ooh, one person?
I know it might not, hard to say one, but just even if what first couple that came off your mind.
First person I'm gonna say DJ Monte.
Respect, bro.
DJ Monte.
Come on, man. That's hard. That's hard.
And for numerous amounts of reasons, because Monte has always been one of the DJs that I looked up to.
Real.
Like, always. Like, I used to go, if Monte wasn't DJing at the club, I ain't going.
Wow. That's crazy to hear. Just hear.
Yes.
I had the pleasure of interviewing him too, man.
Right.
Just to hear you say that and know the cloth you come from.
Right.
It's like, and to know what he's done.
Right.
And just seeing this, like, man, this Atlanta culture, man, it's so dope that you can sit there and say that, embrace him. Like, that's dope, bro. That's so dope.
And it's so crazy because, like, all the people that I used to look up to or embrace, they're my peers now. Like, it'd be so crazy to me. Like, I was telling somebody a story the other day. We had just did Wild and Out. For, we did the Rich Homie Quan tribute. So before I could get off stage, I looked behind. I hear somebody say, "Good stuff, Tank." I look, it's Pastor Troy. Now, me and Troy cool, but it's like, I had to think about it. I'm like, man, bro, like, you are friends with everybody that you grew up on, bro. Like, it's crazy to me sometimes.
Wow.
So just stuff like that, I'd be like, I still be in awe and amazement all the time. But yeah, shout out to Monte, man. Monte he's still like living. He has eras as well.
Bro, absolutely.
So
that's so true.
Yeah, and then like, his personal life, I'm not gonna get into that. But if you follow DJ Monte, you know what he got going on. But shout out to Monte and the ladies, man.
That's real, bro. Yeah. Definitely. And now, just to see his coming, him and T-Pain, just like, it's like, man, this different leg of life. Yeah. Where it's like, man, like, this is, he was on the show saying like, T-Pain just bought him a car. I'm like, bro, that's amazing, bro. Like, just to see this, it's dope. It's just dope, bro.
Man, I love it, man. And like, I just love to see the evolution of people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to see nobody stagnant. I like to see you keep elevating and keep going. And it's like, wow. Because that motivates me at the end of the day.
Absolutely, bro. That's right.
So,
that's right.
Shout out to Monte, man, for sure.
What is next? We are approaching 2025. What's next for you?
I honestly don't know. I have things that I want to do.
Gotcha.
I want to make it to 40.
Come on, bro. I'm on that same, bro. Like, that's big for me too. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I want to make it to 40 and celebrate my 40th like I've never celebrated before, because, you know, I celebrate my birthdays, but I've never like celebrated, like enjoyed the moment.
Real.
So I'm just looking forward to turning 40, going to more countries next year, and just doing everything bigger and better. Like, I want to excel more. I want to excel more in radio.
Real.
I want to start back putting out more mixtapes.
Come on, bro. Like,
and then I thought about, you know what I'm saying, Tank, do you want to get on the road again? I mean, if I do, it has to be bigger than what I've done.
Real.
But
I understand that.
I'm in no rush to like go DJ for someone else or anything like that. It's really about self-improving me for 2025. So I just want everything to be bigger.
Respect. Love that, bro. Love that. Let me ask you this. We're going to be on the way out of here. Who in this earth knows you the best?
Me.
Respect.
Me. It's funny you say that, because I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, don't nobody know me like me.
Real, bro.
And because, you know, I got a lot of close friends. Like I tell my business too, but it's a lot of things that I don't tell my business to. So it's like,
keep certain things.
Yeah, don't nobody know me like me.
Real. Like
my mama might think she know me. You know what I'm saying? A couple of my best friends might think they know me, but yeah, I have no idea.
Complex individual.
Exactly.
Real, bro. Respect.
Exactly.
Outside of music, outside of DJing, outside of fatherhood, all this. What is that one hobby your fans would be interested to know that you do?
I like to cook, man.
Real. Gotcha.
I like
That's dope.
If you follow my Instagram, you'll see little sprinklings or whatever.
That's dope.
I'm a cook. I'm a grill master. I'm a baker.
Come on. Is that, you got Black and Cuban, like, is that something just growing up you always saw things like that?
Yeah, like I said, I grew up with my grandmother in the house, and of course my mom and her mom, my maternal mom. Right. I mean my maternal grandmother.
Right.
Everybody cooked.
Real.
Everybody cooked. Like, and when I say cook, I'm talking about cook.
Real.
Like I grew up in the house with my grandma where she cooked every day.
Wow.
Every day except for what? Well, she didn't cook on Saturday. Saturdays was, you know what I'm saying, fast food.
But that was the norm, and that was the privilege.
That was, yes.
The fast food was like the...
Yeah. Oh, I get hot wings today, or that's when Wendy's had a Super Bowl. I used to love the Super Bowl. I get to go to the Super Bowl. I get me a salad.
Really? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Bro, you're right. And the chili. They had the right. You're right. Absolutely right.
So you can go in there.
Wow, bro, you saying something. That's real.
But,
wow.
But yeah, I like to cook, man.
That's real.
My grandma used to cook big Sunday dinners. My mama used to cook big Sunday dinners. So, I mean, it was always in me to cook.
That's real.
But probably about the same time I learned how to DJ, and the same time I learned how to cook.
That's dope.
So I've been doing that.
So that makes for a, interesting lady that might become, like, you already could cook, well established. She gotta come with it. She gotta go with it.
Hey, man, I do my thing.
That's real.
Man.
That's dope, bro.
I do my thing.
That's
bro.
real, bro. That's
don't like to toot my horn.
That's real, bro.
Man.
That's real. Let me ask you, man. Is it better to be loved or respected?
Respect.
Bro, 99% of my guests have said respect.
Respect.
Why respect?
Because people don't have to love you, but as long as they respect you, you know what I'm saying, won't disrespect you, you ain't gotta love me, bro. But you gonna respect me. Like a wise man once said, you might not do anything else, but you gonna respect this hustle. So it's just the word respect. Like, I can, know what I'm saying, I could hate you right now, bro. I can, know what I'm saying, be like, yeah, I don't like him. But guess what? I'm not gonna disrespect you.
Real.
Because that line hasn't been crossed.
Gotcha.
So, you can get love for anybody. Like,
real, bro.
And love can be fake.
Bro, go ahead.
So, and I've been in a lot of fake love too. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Go ahead. And I know, even from just like a curator, DJ, it's, I think even speaking on that, you mentioned it might have been an older interview, just saying, like, how I respect the man that comes to me with his music before trying to pay me off.
For sure.
Because I really respect the music.
Right.
Like, I'm here for the music.
Yeah.
The money it'll come. I'm here, but I respect you for coming, like, hey, I'm dope. Please listen to this versus, hey, bro, how much I gotta pay?
Yeah.
So yeah, just like you respect.
Yeah. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? You can come up to me and throw some money in my face. That means you don't respect me. Like, you not even introducing yourself. You like, how much I know what I'm saying? You leading with the money. I don't like nobody to lead like that. Lead, you know what I'm saying? With, hey, we're having the communication, introducing yourself. Real. Hey, how you doing? Looking a man in the eye.
That's right, bro.
It's just basic things like people don't do anymore. And that's what I was raised on. And I feel like I'ma still, you know what I'm saying, keep them morals going.
Real, bro.
Yeah.
I often tell the story, most people don't know where the salute came from, but it came from, you know, riding on horseback, you know, with their brim, their tilted brim, they lift it up to show respect. And that's where salute came from. Like, hey, man, I see you. I'm just showing you respect. But yeah, that's real, bro. Real.
Yeah.
Real. To me, ask you this, time or money? Which will mean most to you?
Time.
99% of my guests said time.
Time. You can't get that time back. You know how much time I wish I could get back? I'ma always make the money. The money gonna come.
Real.
I could be dead broke. And guess what? I'm still gonna choose that time every time.
Real.
Cause it's just priceless moments.
Real.
Ain't no price on that
That's
at all.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. DJ Pretty Boy Tank.
Yes, sir.
When it's all said and done, what is your legacy?
My legacy is DJ Pretty Boy Tank.
I love it.
That's it. That's it. It's too much. It's too much under one umbrella. The umbrella is DJ Pretty Boy Tank, or the tree is DJ Pretty Boy Tank. Now you got a couple little branches or whatever.
That's right.
That you can, know what I'm saying, go investigate on your own. But DJ Pretty Boy Tank, that is the legacy.
I love it.
Like if you mention that, it's like, oh, okay, a light bulb gonna come on.
Real.
It got to.
Earned.
Yes.
Earned, bro. I love that.
Hard work.
Come on, that's real,
yes.
bro. Real.
A lot of hard work.
That's real.
Yeah, man.
Bro, everybody sit on this couch is a leader, entrepreneur, a go-getter.
Right.
Respectfully, this camera right here. Can you look into the camera and tell the audience how important it is to invest in yourself?
Listen, investing in yourself and putting time into yourself is like growing and watering a plant. The more, you know what I'm saying, you grow, or you know what I'm saying, feed it into it, the more it's gonna grow. The less you do it, guess what? You're gonna dry out, you're gonna die. Like for real. And you're gonna start to die internally before it appears on the outside, just like a plant.
Wow.
So, you know, that's how I feel.
Wow, respect, bro. I love that.
Yeah,
love that, bro. I needed that. It's real, bro. It's real, bro.
And
real.
I literally, that's off the top of the dome.
Wow, bro. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Respect. Let me ask you this, man. $100 million in your bank account tomorrow morning. What changes about you?
My location.
Bar. He said,
my location.
Might buy a piece of Dubai.
But I'm gone, bro. You ain't got to worry about me. I'm going to send you something. But hey, man, what Tank is? Like people think they know me, but you don't know me. You ain't going to know where the hell I'm at. Nothing like that, bro.
And I'm going to end it off with this question, bro. City, suburb, or country lifestyle? When you retire, which one do you retire in?
Suburb.
Real.
I like, because I'm too much to be in the city, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be too rural at the same time, like the in-between.
Just enough, outskirt,
yeah,
just enough.
Yeah.
Real.
Like I can see you, but guess what? I don't got to touch you.
Real, yeah. Bro, that's real, that's real. Bro, as tradition on the Integrity Response, if you can reach into that bowl, grab one fortune cookie. Oh, gotcha. And just like that, we out of here. If you can read that to your supporters.
Let's see what we got going on, man. You know I love me a good fortune cookie.
Yes, sir. You know how we grew up.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. I love it.
Let's see what we got going on here. A refreshing change is in your future.
Bro, you just that chapter, bro. That chapter.
Everything happened for a reason,
bro. That's real.
Everything happened for a reason.
That's real, brother.
I need these numbers though.
Come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Play those numbers for sure.
That's real. DJ Pretty Boy Tank.
Yes, sir.
It's been a pleasure, brother.
Thank you for having me.
I hope we can do this again, brother.
Oh, you got to.
I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, bro.
The Integrity Response, man.
Yes, sir.
2024, signing off with this legend, living legend. Expect everything coming up what this man has already done, this man is about to do. Stay tuned.
Salute.
Salute.